Islam make the whole world fearful? Islam is one of the largest religions in the world, with over 1.8 billion followers, making up about 24% of the global population. It is deeply rooted in the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, who is regarded as the last messenger of God. The religion is based on strict monotheism, believing in the existence of only one God, Allah. Islam originated in the Arabian Peninsula in the 7th century. Muhammad was born in 570 CE in the city of Mecca, which was then a significant trade hub. Orphaned at a young age, he was raised by his uncle and became a merchant. His exposure to different cultures and religions, including Christianity and Judaism, influenced his spiritual journey. At the age of 40, Muhammad began receiving revelations from the angel Gabriel, while meditating in the cave of Hira. These revelations, which continued for 23 years, were later compiled into the Islamic holy book, the Quran. Muhammad preached monotheism, calling on the people of Mecca to abandon idol worship and submit to the will of Allah. His teachings were initially met with hostility from Meccan elites, who feared losing their religious and economic influence. After years of persecution, Muhammad and his followers migrated to Medina in 622 CE, an event known as the Hijra, marking the beginning of the Islamic calendar. In Medina, Muhammad established a strong Muslim community and gained political power. Over the next decade, Muhammad and his followers engaged in battles with the Meccans. In 630 CE, they successfully conquered Mecca, destroyed its idols, and established it as the religious center of Islam. Muhammad continued spreading his teachings until his death in 632 CE. By then, much of the Arabian Peninsula had embraced Islam. Islam is built upon 5 fundamental principles known as the 5 pillars. 1. Shahada, declaring that there is no God but Allah and Muhammad is his messenger. 2nd, Salah, performing 5 daily prayers facing the Kaaba in Mecca. 3rd, Zakat, donating a portion of one's wealth to the poor and needy. 4th, Psalm, observing fasting from dawn to sunset during the holy month of Ramadan. 5. Hajj, making a pilgrimage to Mecca at least once in a lifetime, if financially and physically able. These pillars shape the daily lives and spiritual obligations of Muslims worldwide. Mecca, located in present-day Saudi Arabia, is the holiest city in Islam. At its center stands the Kaaba, a black cube-shaped structure considered the house of God. Muslims believe that the Kaaba was originally built by the prophet Abraham, and his son Ismail as a place of worship for Allah. Each year, millions of Muslims travel to Mecca to perform the Hajj pilgrimage, retracing the steps of Ibrahim and Muhammad. The pilgrimage involves several rituals, including circling the Kaaba 7 times, running between the hills of Safa and Marwa, and symbolically throwing stones at the pillars representing Satan. These acts commemorate the trials of Ibrahim and his unwavering faith in Allah. The Kaaba is adorned with a black silk cloth called the Kiswa, which is replaced annually. It features gold-embroidered verses from the Quran. Non-Muslims are strictly forbidden from entering Mecca, and the city is heavily guarded by religious authorities. Following Muhammad's death, a major dispute arose over who should succeed him as the leader of the Muslim community. This led to the division of Islam into 2 major sects. Sunni Islam, the majority sect, about 85 to 90% of Muslims, which believes leadership should be chosen based on merit and consensus. They follow the caliphate system, with the first 4 caliphs considered rightly guided. Shia Islam, the minority sect, which believes leadership should remain within Muhammad's family, specifically through his cousin and son-in-law Ali. This division has resulted in historical conflicts and political tensions, which continue to shape the Muslim world today. After Muhammad's passing, the Islamic Empire expanded rapidly through military conquests, trade, and diplomacy. Under the rule of the Rashidun Caliphs, 632 to 661 CE, and later the Umayyad and Abbasid Caliphates, Islam spread across the Middle East, North Africa, parts of Europe, and Asia. Islamic civilization made significant contributions to science, medicine, mathematics, architecture, and philosophy. Cities like Baghdad, Cordoba, and Cairo became centers of learning, preserving, and advancing knowledge from Greek, Persian, and Indian cultures. One of the most controversial aspects of Islam in modern times is the concept of jihad, which is often misunderstood. The word jihad means struggle or striving in Arabic. It has two meanings. 1. Greater jihad, the personal spiritual struggle to live a righteous life. 2nd, lesser jihad, the physical struggle in defense of Islam, which is subject to strict conditions in Islamic law. While Islam promotes peace, certain extremist groups have misinterpreted jihad to justify acts of violence. This has led to the association of Islam with terrorism, despite the fact that the vast majority of Muslims reject such actions. Islam remains one of the fastest-growing religions in the world. Countries with large Muslim populations include Indonesia, Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, and several nations in the Middle East and North Africa. Muslim communities also thrive in Europe and North America. Despite cultural and doctrinal differences, Islam continues to influence global politics, society, and interfaith relations. As with any major religion, understanding its history and teachings is crucial in fostering mutual respect and reducing misconceptions. Islam is a complex and influential religion with a rich history that spans over 1,400 years. It has shaped civilizations, inspired great achievements, and continues to play a significant role in modern society. However, misunderstandings and misrepresentations have led to fear and controversy surrounding the religion. By studying the origins, teachings, and contributions of Islam, people can develop a more nuanced understanding of its role in the world. Recognizing the diversity within the Muslim community and the distinction between religious beliefs and extremist ideologies is essential in promoting tolerance and peaceful coexistence. Islam's core principles revolve around faith, compassion, charity, and devotion to God. As the world becomes increasingly interconnected, fostering knowledge and dialogue about different religions, including Islam, can help build bridges between cultures and create a more harmonious global society.